Okay. I can disable this without issue. If I still have time. Okay, no, plenty of issue. Plenty of issue. Christ. There's a book down there. I don't have the key to it. Okay, I can grab more here. And there's just normal bolts. And if I get from this angle... Okay, here's a spot where... Ooh, wait. Do I even need it? No. Just grab it through the scenery. I was thinking I was going to need to use pull there, but no. No pull needed. I can take those guys out, but I don't really see too much point in doing so unless I can disable that. Alright. Bink! Oh my god, I hit him so hard his hat disintegrated. Well, shit. Okay, once this guy starts patrolling back over here, I'll take a pot shot. Boom. Problem solved. Okay. Okay, slow time. Arc Power instructions. Evans, be cautious with the equipment. It is very difficult, delicate, and requires a skilled touch to operate. It is also quite lethal, so if you do not follow the proper procedures, you will cease to exist in the wink of an eye. Acquiring this technology took a great deal of politicking and expense, so I repeat, do not be reckless with it. When the system is set up and operational, will never see a dead eel darkening your doorway. The mill will become an impregnable fortress. Report any technical issue to me. Pause time. 25 coins. I've read that before. Okay, I got the power and control box, and it seems regen isn't full. Like, you know, when the mana regens, it doesn't seem to fully regen unless I was just hitting the ability too early. Hey Jasper, one of the dead eels apparently trained some white rats to come to this side of the canal and fetch shiny objects back to him. So far they've taken a few coins and a couple boats back over into eel territory. Pike saw one picking a coin and tried to shoot it, but its marksmanship is lacking. Ha! Be wary, the man crush load with things if you get a chance. One swipes tools or keys or something like that, you'll be a laughing stock. Bald one. Suck on that. Immediately goes out. This is a sewing machine. A Rose Wine Industries brand one. Coin of 10. I'm so surprised they managed to fully loot the other place. Coin of 10. Some copper wire, which is equivalent to coin of 10.
Password system. Hatters are getting organized.
My god, they're organizing. Shit.
What's the password?
I seem to have forgotten it.
Nice try, River Rat. Get lost.
So yeah, if we want to get in there, we have to find out the password. Ooh. Out of business notice. To my loyal customers, I've done my best to provide a provisioning service to you, even after all the decent citizens abandoned Draper's Ward. But it's now clear that there's no livelihood for me here now, and that association with you all will eventually cost me my life. To those who have never wronged me, I suggest you take your business to Jerome. You'll be found in a second-floor apartment just a stone's throw away from here, next to Millinery Canal. His prices will climb now that I'm gone, but he seems like a fair enough man. For those who have harassed me, stolen from me, driven me from my home, I hope you suck on the barrel end of a City Watch pistol someday. I'm sure you will all meet violent and unhappy endings. Goodbye, Mr. Mitchell, Mitchell's Marketplace. Well, he's certainly a way with words. I actually approve of it. Ooh, I have to talk with Jerome. So, do you notice your safe has been robbed?
Tell me what strikes your fancy.
If he does, he's not letting on. And he honestly looks like someone out of like he wouldn't be out of place in the Telltale games. Okay, so these stun mines are being absurdly useful. I just need to use them more. Okay, to the riverfront. I think I'll be stop recording soon. Lizzie started. Never mind. And we've read that before. I'm fucking tired.
He felt the hard man, but he's the hottest one with Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah. Even Lizzie never drowned victims in a sack. Still see him squirming for air.
Yeah. How's he gonna top that?
Victims? I know, I find it strange that they call them that. Awesome. Like I said, I really like this little toy. Okay, I think there was someone watching me from nearby. Not sure. I was more focused on these guys than anything else. I just vaguely remember that from Jesse's playthrough. Let's actually grab these first before I move on. There's a person crouching on the roof over there. I think they're the Watcher.
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the Eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
Yeah. Plus, they have no idea, like, Dowd being involved in her escape wouldn't be mentioned. Because he came disguised, oh, that was an Archer cameo, as an Overseer. As far as the guards will know, an Overseer did it. Of course, that wouldn't be canon, but, yeah. The game mightn't even acknowledge that, but just from, my playthrough of it, that will be the case. If you get me. Timbo's Coin, excerpt from a book on noteworthy intellectual figures. The halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy are thought to be spaces where thoughtful discourse and enlightened tolerance set the tone for debate and learning. It is believed that reason applies above all, and the passions of the greatest minds of the Empire are tempered by wisdom and custom. This is a commonly accepted view of the place, and it is almost always accurate. Almost. Sometimes a protracted debate or disagreement can explode into conflict and very rarely violence. Such was the case years ago. In the month of Winds, a young apprentice named Piero Joplin ventured into the strange new directions of research and the preservation of mortifying tissue, a field that brought him into frequent conflict with a student called Timble. Joplin and Timble often debated long into the night. The content of these arguments are well beyond the understanding of most people of the Empire, the Order included. The rivals between the two natural philosophers raged for months, this, but it is the climax of those events that prompted this writing. The two had argued deep into the night, debates sliding into bitter personal attacks. Last they reached a terrible accord. Their mutual hatred culminated in a duel to the death with pistols. Under the grey sky of dawn, the greatest minds of the Empire of the Isles gathered in the courtyard in a fashion resembling schoolyard boys to watch. Gathering to watch two boys fight. That's misspelled. Quite fell as Joplin and Trimble accepted the ceremonial pistols, marked off the paces, and turned and fired. Each combatant fired round after round, shattering windows, chipping masonry, splitting plaster. Closest shot to the mark was Joplin's, whose bullet ripped through the hem of Timble's overcoat. It was clear that the dedicated study of the learned man made for poor marksmanship. When all their ammunition was expended, both parties stood quivering with fear and rage, but unharmed. Then agreed that the duel would be settled with a coin flip. A newly minted coin of the Empire was produced, bearing the face of Empress Jasmine Colwyn. It was sent spinning into the air. Timble called heads, the coin landed tails. Joplin was declared winner, and the feuding between the men ceased. By terms of the dispute, Timble was forced to leave the academy, his studies left incomplete, whereupon a dignified silence returned to the halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. What a read. I know I kind of rushed it there, but it's just eager. There's something I want to say because it's something funny. Sometimes before I go do, work and whatnot, I tie my hair up. Put it in a ponytail, then kind of knot it so the ponytail isn't dangling anymore. As in, wrap the hair into the go-go. As for anyone who doesn't know, I've present quite a rather long hair. It goes down to the middle of my back. So I tied it up today, and it actually worked quite well. I inadvertently tied my hair into a bow. Inadvertently. I've got pictures. Mum took pictures of it because she just realised that now, and I had no idea I was doing this. I just did it, was, reaching behind me blindly trying to do it. It worked, so I went with it, and only realised that was the case when, it was pointed out to me. Because I don't exactly have eyes in the back of my head, nor do I view the world from a over-the-shoulders point of view. So yeah. Kind of, it's kind of cool. Mr. Hat. There has been interesting activity since our raid on the dead eels a few days ago. Looks like Wakefield has been rooting out Lizzie Wallace and chasing them off for making an example out of them with gruesome killings. Don't think he's got much of a hold on this gang. Think they're likely to start flying apart before long. I also swear I saw a woman lurking on nearby rooftops last night, spying on the eels. She saw me looking at her and just disappeared. Perhaps you'll know what to make of that. Oscar. He isn't here. Which is interesting. So there is this person up there. I'm curious if we can reach him, or who they even are.
There's the boat.
Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him, it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
Luxury. Sitting next to the river.
Dies.
Just wait.
All those prancing nobles in fancy masks. Strip them of their jewels and set them on fire. Finest time.
Drown it. Drown it, yours.
Set on fire's yours.
Drown it, yours.
You ever see a man set on fire? What does he do? He jumps in the water. I hear Lord Shaw's making his way to the party by boat, with only 2 bodyguards.
What? How do you hear things like that?
I have some connections.
Okay. So they're still there. If I slow time. Grab and strangle. Brigmore Witch. Corpse charm. So, I think normally she disappears. In the view. Considering game, she's not actually half bad looking. Though that shit is creepy. I'm not sure if that seems to be a growth over her skin.
If you see any action, give a shout.
No action up here. I'd be running low on potions. For whatever reason, I'm pissing through them more than normal. Okay. If I stop time... Yes, move a bit closer. Stop time. Job done. Oh! Fuck! That lasted for not nearly long enough. Also, where the fuck is my regen? Okay, what do I have? For some oh, I can actually have 2 more charms out. But for whatever reason, I find I'm bleeding more mana than normal. Oh great, he killed her. Well done, you fucking idiot. Still, I'll put her up there. Okay, so what they have there wasn't choke dust, it was something else. Actually, right bloody annoyed because they did pretty well at, you know, stopping her. Then you had to, well, managed to, you know, all stealthily like deal with her, and you had to go kill her. Stay looking away, you fucking idiot. Strangle. I'm leaving him there. Grab you. You. Come on. Gotcha. And if we switch back to this, we go find the bone charm over here. I can't actually see too well down here. Okay, back up we go. Yeah, hagfish. Come on, up. Ooh, nice. Mine. Here's some bolts, no use to me. And here's some hagfish.
I get that creepy feeling of being watched. Had that a bunch lately.
Funny you ask that. I had this feeling of eyes on me. I looked up on the roof of that building over there and...
There was a lady up there, right? I seen her too. Just standing. Then she was...
gone. In a wink. Yeah. We seen the same thing.
Should we tell the others about it?
No. The others might think we're seeing things. First sign of the plague from what I hear.
Okay, they nearly saw me. Control, grab. I hate the finicky angles on that. Wish it was less finicky. I much prefer Deus Ex's, you know, stealth takedowns. They're much more, and you know, normal takedowns. They're much more cooperative, even if it does make the game look a little little weird.
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine. Smuggling ships like this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
Oh, and I meant Human Revolution. Deus Ex 1 and 2 don't have it. I haven't tried Mankind Divided yet. Planning on it, but not soon. I want to do